Okay, what is going on out there, peeps? So I was talking to a friend of mine, and we were going over, as usual, geopolitics. He does work for the government. I used to be a Democratic strategist, believe it or not. Anyways, when we got to talking, he was telling me that there's some interesting developments happening in Africa, the entire African continent. He said a lot of the nations that are there, they are, I think they're starting to realize that there's no need for everybody to be suffering. What I'm hoping is the same thing that's happening over in the Middle East, and that is enough with all the bickering, enough with all the corruption. This needs to end. The fact that countries like China took advantage of nations like Zimbabwe, other nations in Africa, Kenya, by taking and bribing their politicians and making them so corrupt that those people no longer were there for the people, but more for themselves. I think there's a new way being shown to a lot of people, and I think Africa is actually going to buy into this. There's some announcements coming up about Africa that I don't want to spoil, and I'm not sure that it has anything to do with their currency, so I don't want to mislead you. But there are definitely some things out there that, if done, would be a huge boost to the currencies in Zimbabwe, in Kenya for that matter. All right, so before we get into there, you guys, real quick, I'm going to show you why, once again, you should be looking into precious metals. I said it like a zillion times, all right? Just like this announcement that's coming up, there's something special about this year. I don't know how to explain it to you, but everybody's going to find it out themselves. There's a lot of things happening. People talking about things that other people thought were a conspiracy at one time, like NESARA, Gesara, are now being talked about on Kiko briefly, without saying the terms NESARA, Gesara. But nonetheless, something interesting is happening. I hope some of you have been able to find a way to take advantage of buying precious metals. All right? If you are in the United States, please give our friends over at Money Metals Exchange a consideration if you're going to buy precious metals. The link will be in the description. If you buy more than $100 of precious metals, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and get a free ½ ounce of silver. One other thing I need to announce. Yep, that's right. Pimpy finally got a Twitter account. There's so much demand for it. There's a lot of people I didn't realize who didn't even have Facebook accounts. They dropped them and moved over to Twitter. That's why a lot of people who are my subscribers are going, I don't know what you're posting in your group. I don't know, Pimpy, because I don't have a Facebook account. So I said, fine. And I'll open up a Twitter account. So this is my Twitter account right here, I guess is what you call it. There it is. If you want to come on over and click on me and add me to you, that'll be great. All right. I don't know how to work Twitter yet. So if you guys start saying, how come I haven't done this or that, it's because I have no clue what I'm doing. Not yet. All right. We got Pimpy's Investment Chat. It's the same name as the YouTube channel. In here, we do talk about investment opportunities, gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, which both are right now a great time to buy. Buy on the dip. All right. In addition to that, we talk about foreign currency investments. No politics here. Bring your politics over to here. The hidden things in front of your eyes. Over here, we do talk about political things, NESARA, Gesara, as well as things that people consider to be a conspiracy, okay? So bring that all over here. You guys are more than welcome to talk about QAnon and everything else. I don't have a problem with it. All right, so real quick, the reason why I'm talking about precious metals, earlier I did a video on the Vietnam Dong. I wanted to highlight something. With them making a huge push to get everybody into so-called green energy, alternative energy. One thing that's being talked about and brought up as usual are solar panels. And why that's important is because in order for solar panels to work, they have to have silver in it. People have asked me, Pimpy, in your opinion, do you ever see a time in which you think silver will pass the value of gold? Yeah, I actually do within the near future. My idea of what near future is 5 to 10 years. It is second only to oil in commercial uses. I've said it a million times. But with everybody trying to go all green and go, alternative energy, If they're going to get away from oil, then that would make silver the #1 commercial used item. This is why I think, again, you should think about precious metals. All right, so look at this. The Zimbabwe Stock Exchange has recently commissioned a 40,000 VA solar photovoltaic system for its electricity supply. The installation is open against the backdrop of a load of shredding that is disrupting the operations of businesses in Zimbabwe. So what does that mean? They want to open up a lot of solar panels. They want to put solar farms out there. Again, increasing the demand for metals and a specific metal called silver. According to Justin, managing director of the ZSE, again, the Zimbabwe Stock Exchange, the project to install a solar center at the stock exchange aims to adapt a cleaner, affordable, and reliable source of energy. Given the need to keep the trading services up and running at all times, the installation will thus enable the exchange to secure its power supply in contexts marked by load shedding, which hampers the operation of companies. All right, so look, again, moving into solar panels. Earlier I did a one on Vietnam Dong. They want to expand their solar panels. They have solar farms that are on the water over there, by the way. So anyways, I just wanted to share this because, again, over now we're seeing that not just in Vietnam. They're also talking about putting one of the largest solar farms in Iraq. Okay. And then we got Zimbabwe saying they're going to do the same thing. Why not? They got plenty of space out there and plenty of sun. I think they could really benefit from it. Now, having said that, this is why I think it's wise for you guys to consider buying precious metals. Okay. So anyways, in the video down in the descriptions, for those of you who are not here in the United States, if you're in the United States, please consider Money Metals Exchange. But for Canada, the UK, Britain, Australia, Ireland, there are links for you down in the description, okay? Now, if we're going to go to an asset-backed type of currency, instead of just a gold standard, but an asset-backed, and we do a global currency reset, well, look who would benefit from that. That's one of the things we're having a conversation about, was that all the raw materials, all the resources that Zimbabwe has, how Africa has in general, between gold, oil, diamonds, raw minerals. I mean, there's a lot of stuff there. They can truly be a very rich nation. And I think the people that are meeting as we speak, they're meeting to talk about, my feeling is, coming aboard with this global currency reset. Okay? Diamonds is going to be big for them. That thing just sparkled when I put my house about this. Oh, I was about to say. So here we go. Diamond miners, Zim, my bad. Expected demand bounce after the virus turnover. So once the Rona is gone, all right, they're expecting for things to turn back on when it comes to their diamonds. Zimbabwe's second largest diamond miner sees demand picking up after the Rona pandemic forced Zim to halt sales in March amid slumping gem prices. Of course, they wouldn't even let us out of our prisons to go do what we need to do. But the cool thing is you're going to see a huge drop in price on diamonds. You don't believe me? Let me finish reading. With jewelry stores closed, cutters and polishers stuck at home, and the global travel at a standstill, the diamond industry ground to a halt over the past 6 months. While De Beers, the #1 producer, decided to cut the price of its diamonds this week in a bid to spark sales, Zim said customer demand for polished stones is already recovering. This is good for Zimbabwe. I told you they don't have to be the way they are. They have other resources there. Now, I know a lot of you are going, well, what's that mean, Pimpy? Well, this is good. The stronger their economy becomes, obviously, like I say about the other currencies, the stronger the economy, then what? The stronger the currency, okay? That's why we keep an eye on it. It has, in fact, picked up with a vengeance in some parts of the world. A spokesperson for Zim said by email. As a result, we are expected an imminent bounce back in the demand for rough diamonds. All right, so this is good. It goes on down just a little bit further, talking about those who are invested. For those of you thinking about buying stocks over there in Zimbabwe off the Zimbabwe Stock Exchange, real Zim shareholders have kept the company going through bridge financing, while production from the, I believe it's pronounced the Muroa Diamonds unit has been stockpiled. So it's been sitting over there, stacking diamonds. That's going to flood the market and cause the price to go down. But anyways, nonetheless, De Beers is talking about doing this sell that's going to cause a huge jump of people back into diamonds. All right. So anyways, it talks about the different prices down here and the different phases. So this would increase production of 2.5 million carats, 10 times the amount produced when the mine was owned by Rio Tinto Group. Okay, so good for Zimbabwe. This is what I like to see. Things like that strengthen their economies. That's what you want when you hold their currency. Speaking of currency, Zim Dollar moves to 83.39 against the US dollar on the RBZ foreign currency auction. The Zimbabwe dollar today decreased its value to 83.7 or 83.39 against the US dollar at the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe foreign exchange auction system from last week. A trading update released at the close of the weekly auction system confirmed that the Zimbabwe dollar decreased in its value against the US dollar. Sooner or later, all these countries are going to start gaining, and they're going to gain by leaps and bounds when the dollar goes crashing down. So for those of you holding on to Zim notes, continue to hold on to them, and don't let people talk crap in the group about your investments, okay? The RBZ exchange rates are following close behind the black market rates, which are currently at 1 to 85 and 1 to 100 on cash and mobile money transfers respectively, okay? So there you go. There it is devalued. Again, the dollar's still strong as could be, but we're going to see what happens. There's definitely some movement. Something is definitely going on out there in Africa. I'm expecting some interesting news. In addition, one more time, you guys, everybody, this is Pimpy's Twitter account. All right. If you want to come join me over there. Again, I must, and again, remind you guys, if you haven't bought into precious metals, please give our friends over there at Money Metals Exchange a consideration. All right, you guys, that's it for Zim Notes for now. There's not a whole lot of news, but I do keep an eye on them because many of you are going, Pimpy, I thought you were going to do more videos. I'm keeping an eye on them, but I guess I should talk about them because if I talk about the Vietnam Dong, I talk about their economy, I do pay attention to what's going on over there in Zimbabwe. So I guess I could bring that to you because it's some type of news, okay? Anyways, that's it for now. If you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so because when you do, it helps out the channel. And I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later.